Action! Yes, I got this from Disney Hollywood Studios. Don't judge me. It's amazing. Hello, welcome to BB YouTubers. My name is Blake Robertson, and today I will be unveiling all of my DVDs slash Blu-rays slash one VHS. I don't even have a VHS player. Bought it at a garage sale because I wanted to sell it, but now I'm not sure. You guys can tell me down in the comments below if I should, but wait till I get to the VHS so I can tell you why I'm unsure if I should sell it. Alright, let's get into the Blu-rays, DVDs, and stuff. Okay, first I'm going to start with Marvel movies because that's most of the movies I have. First one is Iron Man. Dun 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 dun. This movie is really good. Robert Downey Jr. is great. So there is my first movie. Next is The Incredible Hulk DVD. This movie is underrated. I liked this movie. I didn't like it the first few times I watched it, but whenever I was little. But I re-went and watched it just a little bit, not today, but like a few weeks ago, and it was pretty good. Alright, I gotta go under Iron Man. I'm OCD. Then Iron Man 2, the next Iron Man. This is my least favorite MCU movie. It's not bad. Every MCU movie is good. If you compare it to like movies like Batman v Superman, no, actually if you compare it to movies like Batman Forever, it's great. If you compare it to other MCU movies like Captain America the Winter Soldier, it's bad. Alright. Then there's Thor. This is also a really good one that I enjoy more than some people do. I think it's a very good movie. I think Chris Hemsworth is great in this movie. And so is Natalie Portman, Idris Elba, Anthony Hopkins, and especially Tom Hiddleston as Loki. They all do great in their roles in that movie. Alright, then the next one, Captain America, the First Avenger, on DVD. Chris Evans was a good Captain America. I didn't like this movie so much the first time I watched it, and then I went back before Captain America Civil War came out, because I was doing a marathon with my friends of watching all the MCU movies. We almost got to watch them all. We got halfway through Ant-Man whenever we had to stop. And, we didn't watch Iron Man 3 for time issues, and I think that's the only one we didn't watch. And I think Thor: The Dark World. Those are the two we didn't watch. But we watched this one, and I didn't remember it being as good as it was. It was really good. Alright. Then there's the first MCU movie I ever got, The Avengers, on DVD. I loved this movie so much, and I think my aunt got it for Christmas for me. And, I remember watching it so many times that day. Oh. Dang it. But, I love this movie. It is definitely one of my favorite MCU movies. I don't think anyone watching this video hasn't seen it. It's huge. But if you haven't, check it out. Iron Man 3, another MCU movie I like more than other people. A lot of people don't like this movie at all. Some of them like it okay. I like this movie alright. It's pretty good. Robert Downey Jr. I think is amazing. I know that you don't get to see a lot of Iron Man in it, but that's interesting to me because I like Tony Stark, because Tony Stark is interesting. One thing I really don't like about the movie is the Mandarin twist. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you. It's been 3 years, though. You should have seen the movie. But, if you haven't seen it, Mandarin twist, don't like it. I don't like Guy Pearce either, but, that one's okay. Alright, time for the Blu-rays I got for my birthday this last month. No, not last month. 2 months ago. Thor: The Dark World. Not one of the best MCU movies. Still good, like all the other MCU movies, like I said. And, but what I like about this one is it's the only one I have that has a 3D thing. I don't even have a 3D Blu-ray player. I want to see it in 3D. I really want to. I didn't even know they made 3D. Alright, then the next Blu-ray is Captain America, the Winter Soldier. This and the next one after this are the two best MCU movies. I'm not including, well, I don't know why I'm not including, but the 3 best MCU movies are this one, the one I'm about to show after this one, and Captain America Civil War, which I pre-ordered from Best Buy, and I'm going to get September the 13th, the day it comes out, on Blu-ray. and I'm so excited to get that. But here we go, Winter Soldier. Then there's another, like I said, one of the best MCU movies, Guardians of the Galaxy. The cast in this movie is so good. Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, and Bradley Cooper. I love this movie so much. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. And it is funny. Next one, Avengers Age of Ultron. Not the best MCU movie. It's okay. I thought it would be better. But the thing about this is this cover is like my favorite on any MCU movie I have. It's awesome. I love the cover. Alright, then we got the final MCU movie I have, Ant-Man. This is one of my favorite MCU movies too. This one is really funny. I like it. I like Paul Rudd. I like Hank. I said Hank. I meant why can't I remember his name? Michael Douglas. Especially Michael Pena in this movie. Man, he is funny as Luis. Alright, then that's the end of all the MCU movies. So now we got XMen Experience Collection. I don't like buying my movies in collections, and I actually wasn't the one who bought this. My parents did. But, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's got the first X-Men, X2, X3, which is awful, X3, and X-Men First Class. So 3 out of 4 of them are good movies. Alright. Then we got X-Men Days of Future Past the Road Cut on Blu-ray. I walked down to Walmart and picked this one up. I still have not watched the Road Cut. I've seen Days of Future Past, but I haven't seen the Road Cut yet. And I really need to watch it soon. I think since school just started, I might have time next weekend, but not this weekend. It's already Sunday. But I'm probably not going to have time next weekend because my grandmother's in town, and me and my mom are going to go see that horror movie, Don't Breathe. Looks pretty good. Oh, check out my other channel, Robertson Reviews, for movie reviews. I'm going to be doing one on Don't Breathe next weekend. And the last one I did was Suicide Squad. Next one, I remember buying, alright, before I show it, I remember buying this movie, and I hadn't seen it, and I was super, super excited, because 2 characters I love from the comics were in it, and I was so, so disappointed by this movie. It is X-Men Origins Wolverine, and the 2 characters I'm talking about are Gambit, disappointed in that, and Deadpool, especially Deadpool. But, you know, they redeemed themselves. I'll talk about this one in a second. But this one, it's so bad. Especially some of the CGI on the claws. That's some of the worst CGI I think I've ever seen. It looks like a cartoon. It really does. Like Bugs Bunny claws. Like if Bugs Bunny became Wolverine, that's what his claws would look like. X-Men Origins Wolverine claws. Alright, well the next movie I have is Deadpool. I'm Deadpool. Do I look like him? I wish I could see with the camera, but I can't. Darn. Whatever. But this movie, I love this movie so much. It is so good. Ryan Reynolds is fantastic as Deadpool. This is one of my favorite superhero movies. It's so funny. Every joke that's in this movie is hilarious. And I watched that movie. I could watch that movie all day. I'm not lying. Alright, then we have Spider-Man from 2002. I love this movie. This movie's so good. A lot of people complain about the Spider-Man suit and the Green Goblin suit, but I think they look good. I like them. This movie is just great. I'm thinking about buying it on Blu-ray, but then I don't know what I'm going to do with the DVD. Probably sell it online or something. I don't know. Next one is Spider-Man 2. This one is better. Actually, I remember for a long time, I hated Spider-Man 2. Because I never really watched it. Whenever I watched it as a kid, I hated it. 'Cause, I don't know, it was probably the colors. I didn't like the colors of this movie. I'm still like that. I don't really like the colors of this movie, but I looked at the story and the characters. I watched it on a drive. What can I say? This movie was great. Fantastic movie. I still don't know if I like this one or the first one more. I can't really decide. But they're both great. And I'm hoping I can buy the Spider-Man trilogy on Blu-ray at Best Buy soon. Then we have the worst. of the Spider-Man trilogy. Spider-Man 3. I don't know what to say about this movie. It could have been really good. It wasn't even supposed to have Venom in it in the original script. Sam Raimi could have, if the studio didn't interfere with his plans, this could have been a great movie, and we could have had a fourth one, and the fourth one could have had Venom then, and it could have been so much better, especially if they didn't cast Gopher Grace. Man, I don't know. I'm disappointed by that movie. All right, well, here we go. The Amazing Spider-Man. I like this movie. It's a good one. It's it's okay. It's all right. This Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 are the good Spider-Man movies, and then the other two are not. I don't know what else to say about that movie. I liked Tobey Maguire more than I did Andrew Garfield. But my favorite is for sure Tom Holland. And I have The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The only reason I got this one was because at Best Buy they had a buy one get one free deal. And The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2 were there, and I didn't have them. So it was just like, if I'm going to get The Amazing Spider-Man, might as well get this one for free. So I did. This movie is bad. It's really bad. I don't remember it being that bad when I saw it in theaters. I remember it being okay, and then I rewatched it, and I was like, wow, this movie is really bad. The best part of it is either Spider-Man's costume, the chemistry between Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone, just great. And one thing I did like, actually, about that wasn't about Spider-Man, really, was I liked Dane DeHaan as Harry Osborn. Not as Green Goblin, but as Harry Osborn. Alright. Then, just like two more. You got Fantastic Four from 2005. I think that's when this came out. If it didn't come out in 2004, I'm going to be upset. Let's see. 2005. This should have came out in 2004. This movie's not even that good, but it would have made it better. And my thing's all messed up, too. It, like, falls out of the case all the time, but I don't really care. This movie's not good anyway. I've been looking to buy the new Fantastic Four on Blu-ray, but I haven't because it's expensive, and I don't know why, because the movie's garbage. But, the other one I have, I got this from Best Buy. It was in the bargain bin, and, because it's not a good movie. It was $6, so I was like, why not? It is Daredevil, the director's cut. Yeah, because that changes so much of the movie. That makes it so much better. It doesn't. Bad movie. But it was cheap, and I want to have every superhero movie ever made. So, you don't judge me. Alright, well, that's all my Marvel movies. Next, we're going to get into just some normal movies, like that aren't superhero-ish. Alright, first is Cloverfield. This movie's good. I like this movie a lot. I like the sequel more, 10 Cloverfield Lane. Is it a sequel? Prequel? Sidequel? I don't know what it is. But, 10 Cloverfield Lane, I've been looking at buying that, but I haven't yet. But, yeah, I do like Cloverfield. It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's pretty good. I bought this when I was little, because I had money, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I bought this, and I still have it. Lego Star Wars The Empire Strikes Out. And sometimes I just go back and watch this, and it's actually pretty funny in some parts, but it's not a movie. Just like this is not a movie. I don't know why I bought this either. Lego Batman the movie, DC Superheroes Unite. It's exactly the exact same thing as Lego Batman 2, just in a movie, and I don't know why I bought it. I don't know. Now this movie is good. The Lego Movie. I love this movie. I go back and watch this movie all the time. I can't even look at this case because it makes me excited for the Lego Batman movie, which is going to be great, by the way. Then there's another great movie, The Sandlot. This movie is fantastic. It's a really good movie. You should go and watch it if you haven't seen it. But I bet you have. Then another good movie, Gremlins, special edition. I don't know, this movie is just good. I like this movie. It's funny, it's kind of scary at times, but it's good. Then we have How to Train Your Dragon. This is a good movie. I really like this movie. The sequel's good too. But I don't have that one. They're making a third one, I think, unless it's been canceled. I don't know. I just know that this movie's pretty good. Then we have a movie that I've loved since I was little. That's the only reason I have it, is because I've loved this movie like all my life. I used to watch this movie when I was at my grandma's house all the time. It's the Bee Movie with Jerry Seinfeld. And I sometimes I still do go back and watch it, and it's actually funny. It's a good movie. I like it. I still like it. Alright. This isn't even a movie. I don't even remember where this came from. I don't think I bought it. I don't know who bought it. I don't know why. But someone did. And it's Star Wars: The Clone Wars. A Galaxy Divided. It's like 4 episodes of the show. I don't even know why I have it. Doesn't even make sense why I have it. Okay, then another movie, Rio. Just in my room for some reason. Then Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. A good movie. I don't even have Part 2. I just have Part 1. Doesn't even make sense. I don't know. I do weird stuff like that. Like have one part of a 2-part movie. This is a good movie. I watched this every Christmas. A Christmas Carol. I hate having this in my room, though, because it keeps making me want it to be Christmas. So, oh, whatever. It's a good movie. Watch it every Christmas time. Then I have this right here, which is all 3 Jurassic Park movies. Jurassic Park 2, and Jurassic Park 3. Good. Now this movie, Jurassic Park 3. Let me tell you something about Jurassic Park 3. I loved this movie when I was a kid. I watched it over and over and over and over and over. And I think it is my ultimate guilty pleasure movie. I really do. Ultimate guilty pleasure movie. In case you're wondering, which you're not, but Jurassic Park 3 is my ultimate guilty pleasure. Alright. Then I have the final Jurassic Park movie that's out. Jurassic World. I don't really like cases on the movies. I just don't. I don't know why. I like to have them out of the case, but I can't have this one out of the case, because when I was opening it, I messed up down here, and like this part's all messed up, and I don't want to see that, so I put the case on it. Alright. Those are all my normal type films. Now let's get into DC. 2 of these are Marvel, by the way, but they're animated, so I put them with DC. First one is Man of Steel. I like this movie. It's a good movie. Zack Snyder did good on this movie. Yeah, I like this movie. I like this movie. I don't like Zod, though, but it's a good movie. This movie I do not like. Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition. I just don't like it. I know a lot of people love it, but I don't. I like Ben Affleck, but everything else is really bad. Except for, like, Jeremy Irons as Alfred, but does that really count? Then I have The Flash, Complete Season 1. I keep this one in the case, too, because I think the case is actually cool for this one. But, let's open it up. It's got 4 discs in here. But the thing I don't like is that they're all the same. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4. They all look the exact same. And that's the one thing I don't like about it. Alright. Oh, and the only reason I bought that was because it was, it usually costs like $40. And it was on sale for $15, so I was like, there's no way I'm passing up this. This movie I got from, what's it called? Half Price Books, because it was cheap and I wanted to complete my collection. Green Lantern Extended Cut. Hey, nice try, DC. No, I'm just kidding. I just put that on there. It was from Keanu. And like my friend was over and he brought Keanu and he just opened it and it had this sticker. And I was like, oh my god, give that to me. And I put it on Green Lantern, and I just thought that was funny, and I'm keeping it on there. I'm keeping it. It's never gonna leave. But, I still haven't seen the extended cut. I don't care either. It's 9 more minutes. It's not gonna change anything. Okay. Batman vs. Robin. I remember buying this, and I thought it was going to be great, because it's called Batman vs. Robin. And they fight for 3 minutes, and it's not that good of a fight, but, instead of calling it Batman vs. Robin, they should have called it, Batman Court of Owls. But, whatever. I still thought the movie was good. Alright, then the 2 Marvel animated ones. The Invincible Iron Man, I bought this at a garage sale. And, I never watched it until one time where I finally did. And it was on that same car trip where I told you I watched Spider-Man 2. Same car trip, I watched The Invincible Iron Man, and I really liked it. I thought it was really good. It's actually a better movie than Iron Man 2, and maybe even Iron Man 3. Then, The Spectacular Spider-Man Complete Season 1. Oh my god, guys. This show is fantastic. Guys, tell me right now, if you know, tell me down in the comment section below. Do they make a complete Season 2 disc? Because I need to watch it, because Season 1 was great. I loved it. Alright, then we have... What do we have next? Batman from 1989. I think that's when it's from. Is that when it's from? You know what, I'm not gonna look, but it's probably... Yep, 1989. Yep, I like this movie. I remember seeing it, like, 2-3 months ago, and I remember it being really good. It was a good movie. I liked it a lot. I liked Jack Nicholson's Joker. I liked Michael Keaton's Batman. It was a good movie. And seeing that movie also made me more excited for Spider-Man Homecoming, because Michael Keaton's going to be playing the villain, Vulture. That's going to be awesome. Then, Batman Forever. No. I wanted to buy Batman Returns at Target yesterday, but I didn't because I don't have any money, because I pre-ordered Captain America Civil War from Best Buy, and I don't have any money now. But, next is Batman Begins. Great movie. Love this movie. It is really good, but it's a great movie, but it's my least favorite of the Nolan trilogy. Yet it's still amazing. Some trilogies are like that. Your least favorite is still a great movie. Then The Dark Knight, the best of the trilogy. Man, this movie is so good. It is so good. Especially Heath Ledger. Rip Heath Ledger, man. You did fantastic in your role. And it's really sad. Then we have The Dark Knight Rises. The case still has like a Walmart sticker and this ultraviolet thing. But this movie's good. You know what? I never knew that Tom Hardy was Bane, and he's a great actor. He did so great with that role. Alright, final one. Oh wait, I completely forgot I had these. Let me get them real quick. I don't know how I forgot about these. I feel ashamed that I forgot about these. Let's see if I can grab them all. Okay, got them. The Star Wars. All the Star Wars. First one, Phantom Menace. Then there's Attack of the Clones. Then there's Revenge of the Sith. Hey, I just skipped all of them because I don't really care. Episode 4, New Hope, great movie. Empire Strikes Back, amazing movie. Then Return of the Jedi, also a great movie. Then I have The Story of Star Wars. It came with all those movies, and it's like just recaps all the movies with C-3PO and R2-D2, and Star Wars The Clone Wars movie. Yep. And there's one more. I told you there was a VHS, and I'm not lying. Finding Nemo. And this is my reason for not wanting to sell it. I opened it up. I pulled the VHS out. Oh my god, this thing is old. Sure, I wonder if, like, some kind of adult's watching this, and they're just like, he's actually calling that thing old. I don't know. I don't even have a player for this. but it doesn't have a label on it. It doesn't even say what movie it is, so it might not even be Finding Nemo. It might be like some home tape from the people I bought it from. But until I find a way to watch it, I don't think I'm gonna sell it. But yeah. Okay, that's all of my movies. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, if you want to. You could also leave a dislike. I don't care. At least that means you watched. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching. I already said that. Goodbye. I can't wait for someone to die tonight. Oh my god.